I'm Chris Comer, founder and director of the Artists Refuge at Thunderhead. As an artist living in New York City, I came to a point where I felt there was a need for artists to create a new kind of community with collaborating and creating a home away from home. After searching for about 4.5 years, I kept coming back to Montana and ended up with this gorgeous 60 acres in the middle of the Lewis and Clark National Forest, a place where we can really build basically a small village.
For me, Thunderhead is a place where I feel like I'm contributing something bigger than myself, that every time I come back is my second time now. I see it getting bigger and better, and a place where I can rejuvenate. I'm out in the wilderness, I'm away from internet, cell phones, all that stuff, and can kind of just like be out here and kind of be at peace. One of the big projects that we're working on here is the Poets Cafe. It's this really big communal structure that will be used for hanging out and artistic performances. We've been doing the cordwood masonry, which is basically forming cement mortar, putting that up, and then inserting glass bottles and cordwood, so logs, and creating various designs and patterns in the walls. And that's been a really cool project.
This is my third time at Thunderhead. I've been here twice before, and I really needed a little break from my life in London as a teacher, as a musician, and I kind of needed some inspiration and some space for my creative work. And whether you're a musician, whatever kind of artist you are, this is a great place to be, just to find your creative side.
I come to Thunderhead to get away, relax, nature, beautiful trees, and to build a cabin. Want to have an area for artists to come or musicians to come, and a place to have their instruments and so forth, and then the restroom, all in the same little building. It's been a wonderful summer. Here I am 80 and I'm still feel like I'm at least 70.
I've been traveling across the United States in my van for a little over a year, and I was driving through Montana. I scrolled through Workaway all the time, just like, oh, is there something cool that I'd want to do? And I saw this Thunderhead's Artists Refuge, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got to go there. Like, just an artist refuge in the middle of the mountains in Montana. Like, who can pass that up? There's art everywhere, and there's, people creating, playing music, constant immersion of creative energy. And there's mortar that we've been making the walls out of that I've been able to create sculptures out of while I'm here. Even when we're working, it's creative work.
To build a community in the middle of the woods and have it based around music and have people all come together over that is really special. It's been really nice to have the time and the space to reflect outside in nature and to explore different aspects of my creativity that you can't do when you're in a big city and around a lot of people.
I came to Thunderhead because I needed to stay in a very far place from my home in Rome, and because I need a real connection with other people, and I want to start to discover the US. I met a lot of wonderful people. Well, Chris is such an inspired guy. I mean, he inspired me a lot, both as a musician and as a man. I'm planning to write a lot of music about this place and the feelings I have here.
The idea is, I think, strong enough and attractive enough to get people from all over to come here.